Cliptonians here today to bring you a video on key passives for your Whirlwind Barbarian. This will be a great complement to the build guide video that I just put out. That'll be right here. If you haven't seen it yet, click that link. Alright, let's get into it. What are key passives? You open up your skill tree, and you go to the very bottom. It's the last skill points that you can put in. Today, we're going to cover 3. We're going to go over Unconstrained, Walking Arsenal, and Unbridled Rage. Starting with Unconstrained, what this does, increase Berserking's maximum duration by 5 seconds, and increases its bonus damage to 100%. What Berserking is, at the very bottom, grant 25% increased damage bonus and 15% increased movement speed. So Unconstrained takes your 25% increased bonus and bumps that up to 100% bonus damage. So it's a very, very big increase there. Only problem is you have to be Berserking in order to get this. So how do you get Berserking? Wrath of the Berserker, every time you pop that, it grants Berserking. Your Warcry, every time you use that, grants Berserking. And then if you want a little bit more, if you put 1 point into Battle Fervor, every time that we use Charge, and it hits any targets whatsoever, will also grant Berserking. So I'm going to give you a little damage showcase of what it looks like with and without Berserking up. So we're going to take a couple hits here. Got some 46 million crits. Got some 48s. So we're going to pop our Warcry now. And the damage is going to jump way up. So we got 143 million there. So as you can see, when you pop anything that gives you Berserking with Unconstrained up, your numbers go way up. But you have to be able to keep Berserking up. So this is a really, really good option if you need to maintain a lot of Fury and you want to do a little bit of extra damage. Next, we're going to go over Walking Arsenal. So when we put points into Walking Arsenal, you'll see on the bottom here that it gives us 3 new buffs. So what this is that each time we use a different weapon, bludgeoning, slashing, dual wield, we gain 10% increased damage for 10 seconds. If we can get all 3 of those active at one time, we get an additional 20% bonus and we get 20% attack speed. What attack speed does for this build is it actually allows us to cast abilities faster. So swapping weapons between Whirlwind and Hammer of the Ancients, we can do it much faster if we stack attack speed. So this is actually a really, really great option for things like Weapon Master or Invigorating Fury. So when we have our setup, every time that we use Charge, it does our slashing weapon. Every time we Whirlwind, it does our dual wield. Every time we use Hammer of the Ancients, our bludgeoning weapon. So I'm going to show you what it looks like to get all 3 of those buffs up. So we're going to start with our Charge. We now have our slashing weapon up. Whirlwind gives us our dual wield, and Hammer of the Ancients gives us our bludgeoning weapon. So while those are active, we actually attack much faster than we were before. We're still going to hit hard, but we're not going to hit quite as hard. But it'll give us a much faster attack speed, which will let us generate Fury back faster. It'll also let us heal ourselves a lot faster. So compared to Unconstrained, this is an option for if you're doing enough damage as it is, and you want to be able to move through dungeons faster, you want to be able to swap your weapons faster, this is probably going to be a better option for you. Last and certainly not least, we're going to go over Unbridled Rage. So core skills deal 135% more damage but cost 100% more Fury. This is your big hitters. This is where all the big numbers come from. It does tax your Fury very, very hard. So if you are not running max Fury on a lot of different things, including your Paragon board, and you're not running enough resource regeneration, this one is not going to be an option for you. If you look before we even put it on, Hammer of the Ancients costs 35, Whirlwind costs 25. With this on, it doubles 70 and 50. So this one, if you try using this and you find your Fury just tanking, switch to either Walking Arsenal or Unconstrained. I'm going to show you a little bit of gameplay with this on so that you can see how much Fury it drains, but also how hard it hits. So we're going to get our buffs up. We're going to start attacking here. But we're already in the 200 millions. There's 300 million. So it's almost 400 million. But my fury is slowly going down. So as long as I'm hitting stuff with Whirlwind, but it's still on the verge of being lost. So I have a lot of fury regeneration and I have a lot of max fury. So I'll go over the gear real quick for this, just so that you can kind of get a good sense of what it does. But I'm also not running any Ubers with this right now. I do have them. I have everything that I could possibly need. But I am running max fury on my helmet. We have... I would love some max fury here, but I'm running max fury here. We're running maximum resources here. So right now we're actually running 213 fury as maximum. So every time we make that switch, it gives us a lot back. And with 213, that's 3 hammers. That's it. So if you're going to use Unbridled Rage, make sure that you have enough fury or you're just doing boss fights. Well, that's it, everybody. Let me know what you think in the comments. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. Appreciate you being here. Have a good night. Hey everyone, if you are enjoying the content, don't forget to like and subscribe. Click that button. I am live on Twitch just about every day. Hope I see you there.